Hey y'all, welcome to Maracuya, the fruit that feeds itself. If you made it this far, like, subscribe, helps us to grow. So first, I wanted to talk about Abraham Hicks. My favorite mantra of hers to repeat to help things out is things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. Just keep saying it to yourself until it's true. And then I wanted to talk about her 4 steps. So the first is you ask. Life causes you to ask. Contrast causes you to ask. You see, oh, I just stubbed my toe. I don't like that. Now you've asked for no more pain in your toe or not stubbing your toe anymore. Then the universe answers, where instantly source hears your request and answers. Step 3 is you allow it in. You allow the manifestation in. And then step 4 is you just hang out in alignment. And then step 5 is when contrast happens again, you don't freak out. You just are like, oh, this is contrast. This is actually how I get to asking for things. So I stubbed my toe, but I'm going to remember that the last time it actually stopped hurting after a minute, and it's not that bad after all, because it's a beautiful day, and I was just thinking about how much I love writing poetry, which I got to do today, or whatever. So, boom, there's the 5 steps. Abraham Hicks. You ask, source answers, you let it in, which it's easier to let it in if you're not checking. Where's my shit? Where's my shit? Where's my shit? I thought it would be here by now. It's there for everyone else. I don't know why nothing good ever happens to me. Blah, blah, blah. That holds that shit away. You just gotta be like, let it go. Ask, it's given. Things are always working out for me. So that is Abraham Hicks style. I wanted to talk about Bashar, who is a very amazing teacher, and one of my favorite things that he says is you exist. The fact that you exist means that you can be, do, or have anything you want, and that fairy tales and superpowers are actually the way of the universe. So his 4 laws of the universe are, number 1, you exist. And he describes it as like if you had, say, a light bulb and you smashed it. You could put together all of the pieces except for one, and it wouldn't be the full light bulb anymore, because that part is necessary. Even that little shard of glass is part of what makes it whole. So the fact that you exist means that you are part of the whole. Number 2 is the one is all and all are one. And I think it's a very Buddhist or like spiritual conclusion to come to, that we're all connected and we're all one. And I also recommend, if anybody's like never tripped on mushrooms, go ahead and have a walk in the forest on mushrooms, and you'll see that we are indeed all connected. And yeah, so that's Bashar's 2nd law, is that all is one and one are all. And number 3 is what you put out is what you get back. And I think that's very interesting, because it's like similar to the mirror concept, where Bashar will say, if you don't like the face in the mirror and it's frowning, you could get really upset that the mirror isn't smiling, and you could be pissed at the mirror, but the easiest thing to do would be for you to stop frowning and to start smiling. Therefore, the image reflected in the mirror will change after you change. So what you put out is what you get back, where the way that you are viewing the world and the things that you think are possible and what is happening to you are reciprocal. And I don't know, I think for me, then I start to think, well, why are there like childhood diseases, and why do some people do terrible things to other people, and why is there war, and why is there climate change? And it's like, I don't know. I don't know the answer to these things. And I think there's limitations to this whole like, oh, you put this out, so this is what you're getting back. But this is what Bashar says is rule number 3. So it's you exist, all are one, one is all. What you put out is what you get back. And then the 4th rule from Bashar is change is the only constant. And everything changes except the first 3 rules. So change is constant. It's always moving. And I guess if you understand that change is constant, then it doesn't have to be something that feels like a negative thing anytime something's shifting or changing. It can just be like, this is a cycle, this is what's happening. I'm right now working on changing my mindset around like menstruation and this thing that as a society we've been taught is sort of shameful and you should keep it a secret and like don't be PMSing or like what are you on your period, you grumpy? And it's like no, this is a natural cycle. This is something that happens every month, just like the full moon, and this is something that is the reason why like babies get born, and like it's a cycle. So anyway, change, which it can feel terrible, you lost your job or your relationship ended or whatever, but it's like change is constant and everything changes. So the easier you can accept that, the easier the ride's going to be, I think. So anyway, that's Bashar's 4 laws, but I do really love how the you exist, it really helps kind of ground me sometimes when I'm feeling unworthy or uncertain, or am I going to get it wrong, or I don't have enough time, or just feelings of lack or inadequacy. It's like you exist, you're part of everything. Therefore, you are one with Source. You are one with everything that's everything. So you can't get more worthy than that. Shit, you deserving as fuck. So anyway, those were the first 2 teachers, and now let's get to my personal fave of the year, Neville Goddard. He talks about living in the wish fulfilled, and similar to the you exist. It's like the first thing you say when someone says, what's your name or who are you? You say, I am Kristen, I am whatever. And then the Bible, there's many quotes that say like, be still and know that I am God, or know that the kingdom of God is within you. There are many mansions in my house. If I don't know why I'd tell you if they weren't there or something. Anyway, I was doing pretty good on my Bible speak till the end there. But basically, it's all over the Bible where it's just saying like, you are God. Be still, meditate, quiet your mind, learn that you are God. And then ask and it's given. Let there be light. You prayer and the prayer is answered. And it's like, but pray from already having it. Pray from knowing that it's within you. Pray from trusting in something greater than you. It's like the 12-step process. I'm out of control and I need a higher power to take care of this because I can't do it. And it's like, a lot of this law of attraction, manifestation stuff is just like, okay, you can't do it all yourself, so why not like chill and let this mechanism do it for you? Why not use the laws of the universe, whatever they may be, if that's karma, if that's ease, flow, seasons, ancient wisdom, like getting back to time and nature, getting back to storytelling, community, I don't know, but it's all maybe easier with a more released grip. So anyway, Neville Goddard, he's big in teaching about the Bible and how to kind of reinterpret it as like mysticism of manifestation, right? But he says, use the congratulations technique, which is first you choose a specific desire. Say you want to like buy your dream house. So you're picturing your dream house, and then picture someone, maybe it's like a best friend or your parent, congratulating you on the purchase of your house. And then put yourself into a really relaxed state. This could be post-meditation, or this could be as you're falling off to sleep, or he talks about sitting in a chair and like visualizing that the wall behind me is actually in front of me. It's like an inversion. So you sit down, you chill, you imagine this wall's and that wall, and then you project yourself into the scene where like maybe it's at your favorite coffee shop with your mom, and she's congratulating you on buying the house. And it just picture the way the coffee smells, picture the noise around you in the cafe, picture the feeling that your mom would have when she told you she's so happy about you having the house. Feel the joy that you're sharing together. Be in that moment. Be in that simple moment and then let it go. Fall asleep or in the meditation and go on with your day. And then the idea is to just keep repeating it. Just fucking stay on it. Same thing as that mantra, things are always working out for me. You know, if this is something that's really important and you make happen, just keep coming back to that, the person who would naturally congratulate you on your achievement, and make the scene as real as you can. And I think something that's kind of fun is it doesn't have to be the moment that you win the lottery, that moment that it's like searing peaks of emotion. It could just be like that moment when, yeah, you've known about it for a while and you're finally getting to like have a conversation with someone you love about it. Or after you've driven that car for 6 months, it's cool, but you would kind of expect that's your car. That's just a confidence, a feeling that you have. That's how you have to feel about these things that may not be in the 3D manifested reality, because there's 3 different teachers for you: Abraham Hicks, Bashar, and Neville Goddard. And they're all kind of saying the same thing, which is you ask, the universe answers. You're part of everything. You exist. You win the lotto. You exist. That's so cool. And then just follow your excitement. You never know what's going to happen. And the more you can be like, relaxed grip on the exact outcome, and yet kind of the enjoyment of knowing that you're steering the ship with your intention and your emotions. And yeah, maybe witchy things like visualizing the congratulations technique, or starting the day with affirmations, or coming back to the mantra of things are always working out for me. You never know how this stuff might really move the needle for you. Anyway, I hope you have a great week. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe. Bye.